Mark Carney clashes with Economist. Leaked Liberal report exposes Canada's looming collapse. Recent disclosures from the Privy Council Office, one of Canada's most significant governmental institutions, have raised profound concerns about the future of the nation under the current Liberal administration. This internal report presents a stark and troubling forecast, warning that by 2040, opportunities for upward mobility in Canada could decline sharply. Many Canadians may find themselves unable to envision a brighter future as homeownership becomes increasingly unattainable. The report even suggests that a growing number of citizens might resort to foraging on public land to meet their basic survival needs. This alarming outlook is not merely conjecture. It is derived from the government's own analyses of current trends. In this context, Mark Carney, who has recently taken on the leadership of the Liberal Party and assumed the role of Prime Minister, has proposed an ambitious plan that has come under intense scrutiny from various economists and commentators. His proposal, which entails a staggering $130 billion in new spending, has received sharp criticism for its inherent flaws and contradictions. These critiques highlight concerns that such an approach may actually deepen the very issues the government is attempting to address. Carney's responses to this criticism have shown a more defensive side, contrasting with his public persona as a composed and rational technocrat. On the other side of the political spectrum, Pierre, the leader of the Conservative Party, has unveiled a detailed and costed platform designed to tackle the immediate challenges facing Canadians. Poilievre's plan emphasizes fiscal responsibility, proposing a ban on any new taxes while simultaneously cutting back on spending initiated during the Liberal administration. His platform envisions a manageable deficit of $14 billion within 4 years, representing a notable deviation from the escalating national debt that has characterized the Liberal tenure. Poilievre has also committed to abolishing the carbon tax, halting subsidies for electric vehicle mandates, and reversing regulations impacting clean fuel, all aimed at fostering a more sustainable economic environment. One of the most compelling components of Poilievre's platform is his promise to track and limit foreign ownership of Canadian farmland and real estate. This issue resonates deeply with many Canadians who are increasingly concerned about foreign entities, particularly those linked to the Chinese government, acquiring significant portions of Canadian assets. By addressing foreign ownership, Poilievre aims to ensure that Canadian citizens have better access to housing and agricultural resources, thereby safeguarding national interests. The reaction from the Liberal Party to Poilievre's proposals has been marked by intensity, with figures such as Mark Miller dismissing his plan as a dog's breakfast. However, this reaction appears to stem more from a sense of desperation than from thoughtful critique. The Liberal government has faced mounting pressure due to its inability to deliver meaningful benefits to Canadians while simultaneously increasing national debt and making everyday life more expensive. The Privy Council's forecast has been described by seasoned journalists as one of the most troubling assessments they have encountered in decades, underscoring the urgency for a political shift. While Carney seeks to project an image of calm and rationality, concerns about his financial entanglements have surfaced. Reports indicate that he holds over 400,000 stock options in Brookfield, a company poised to profit from the green initiatives he champions. This has led to criticisms suggesting that Carney's policies may inadvertently favor the wealthy elite while failing to meet the pressing needs of everyday Canadians. For example, his reluctance to repeal Bill C-69, which complicates pipeline development, raises questions about whether his actions genuinely align with the broader economic interests of the country or merely serve to protect his own financial interests. Carney's economic strategy has been characterized by a push for increased spending and inflation, which many believe will exacerbate existing inequalities. In contrast, Poilievre's approach focuses on reducing waste, restoring affordability, and creating meaningful opportunities for working-class Canadians. Poilievre's message resonates with those who feel left behind by the current administration's policies, emphasizing the need for a government that prioritizes the needs of ordinary citizens over the interests of the privileged few. The political landscape is shifting dramatically, as evidenced by a record turnout in advance polls, with over 7.3 million Canadians participating. This surge reflects a widespread desire for change among the electorate, indicating that many citizens are ready for a new political direction. The critical question facing voters is whether they want to continue down the perilous path under Carney's leadership or embrace a fresh approach with Poilievre's comprehensive plan. As Canadians prepare to make their voices heard in the upcoming election, it is vital to consider the implications of their choices carefully. The stakes are high, and the future of the nation hangs in the balance. With the potential for significant economic collapse looming, voters have a unique opportunity to influence the course of their country. Engaging in the democratic process is imperative, as the decisions made now will profoundly impact future generations. In summary, as Canadians head to the polls, they must grapple with the contrasting visions offered by Mark Carney and Pierre Poilievre. Carney's approach, characterized by increased spending and potential favoritism towards corporate interests, stands in sharp contrast to Poilievre's focus on fiscal responsibility and prioritizing the needs of everyday citizens. The time for meaningful change is upon us, and it is essential for Canadians to make informed choices that will shape a brighter future for themselves and their families. Together, they can work towards a Canada that is not only responsive to the challenges of today, but also committed to building a prosperous and equitable tomorrow. The path forward demands careful consideration and engagement, as the decisions made in this election will resonate for years to come. As citizens weigh their options, they must ask themselves what kind of Canada they want to see and whether the leadership they choose will reflect their values and aspirations for a better future. The opportunity for change is now, and it is time for Canadians to seize that opportunity and advocate for a government that truly serves the interests of all its people.